Oh, God. Stop my God.
I'm going live on YouTube, Kate.
Huh?
I'm live on YouTube. You say hi?
Hi.
There's nobody on yet.
How are you live?
Because I can go live now.
I know.
I'm just waiting for people to come on.
I just don't want you to, though.
Why?
I don't know. It's too late.
It's not too late.
Ah.
Well, I just wanted to update everybody. I know I haven't went on in a while, but things have taken a change for the better. Me and Caitlin have moved out of the situation that we are in, and we are in a new home right now with my son. Currently, things are going good. Um, I am trying to save so I can have a forever home for Caitlin. We don't have to worry about hopping from home to home. Um, Hopefully, you guys will join in a couple of minutes. If not, then I will just save this and you guys can see it when you get a chance. Doesn't look like anybody's coming on, Kate.
No.
Oh, there's one person. Hi. How are you, Turtle the Fam? Thanks for joining. This video is just to update all the fans on Caitlin that we did move out of the other home that we were living in to give Caitlin a better life. It wasn't a good situation that we were in. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. We just moved in with my son. He's got his own place, and he took us in until I get a forever home for Caitlin. Which there is a link in the description. You don't have to donate if you don't want to, but I started a GoFundMe to help me get a home for her, just so I can get on my feet. Things were difficult in the home that I was living in. It wasn't a good situation, and I had to move, unfortunately. And that's why I haven't been on Facebook. Um, I didn't want to post that kind of life for her, so I needed to change the situation I was in. So, but how are you doing? She's now in a home and she has lots of animals. We have her cat with us. There's Tinkerbell. And then I don't know if you can see her, but there's Tinkerbell. And then we have puppies. Her brother has a couple of dogs. And we have some puppies. They're sleeping. I don't know if you can see them, but they're sleeping. We have a couple other big dogs. So we're doing okay. We moved in a couple days ago. Yes, but everything's going good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I remembered when I shattered my foot. Katie was a newborn, and I had misjudged some steps when she was crying, and I had shattered my whole foot and broke some toes, and it was difficult. But unfortunately, I didn't have anybody to take care of me. I had to do it on my own. My son was too young, and Katie was a newborn at the time, and her dad didn't. He didn't really do much. That's why we moved out of the home that we were living in. He had his own problems. That's good that she's getting better. So where are you from, Turtle? Caitlin, want to say hi? Alabama.
Hi.
Say hi, Kate.
Hi.
We're from New Jersey. I want to move down to Florida because that's where I used to live, and I love it down there. But right now it's hurricane season, And I'm trying to save some money so that we can move down there because it's a lot cheaper. And I think Katie would love it down there with all the beaches and the ocean, and she can swim every day. You know, most of the houses down there have built-in pools, and I think she would really like it there. I hate it here in Jersey. I really do. I never loved it. I never liked it here. I hate it. The school districts are not good, and but so you have any kids, Turtle? Really? Yeah, I've never married either. I was engaged. I was with her dad for 27 years. Fresh out of high school at 19, I met her father, but we never married. I'm kind of glad we didn't. That was a step I didn't really want to take. He kept pressuring me into it, but I knew if I did that it would be difficult to get out of. So I didn't take that step. I feel that if you're not happy, then you shouldn't be in a relationship, and I really wasn't happy. So that's why I had to get out of it. Like, I want to meet somebody that's going to love me for me and not for what I can provide for them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, he had his own addictions, and he was only with me because I was able to take care of him, and he wasn't there to take care of me. And that it just doesn't work that way. Like, when you're in a relationship, you should be able to take care of each other. And that's just how I felt. And even though he said he loved me with all his heart, I just didn't feel that he did. I feel that he looked at me like I was more of a mother figure than a girlfriend. So it wasn't a good situation for my daughter, and I just didn't want to be in it anymore. And if it wasn't for my son stepping up to the plate, probably would still be there because I have nowhere else to go. You know, all my family, they turned their back because of the way he was, and they didn't want to see me with him, but they didn't want to help me get away from him. But my son was the only one that was man enough to step up and take me in. And I appreciate and love my son with all my heart. And without him, I probably wouldn't be in a new home right now, and him helping me get on my feet. And for that, I will never, ever, ever forget it. He's given his sister a new outlook on life because she wouldn't come out of her bedroom, and that just wasn't good. She basically lived in her room. Yeah, yeah, it was good. I just moved in 2 days ago, and I'm happy. The first night it was really rough because I lived in that home for 27 years, and that's all I've known. And it's scary for me because I don't know where I'm going to go in the next year. So that's why I'm trying to start a GoFundMe just to raise enough money to get the down deposit and the first couple of months rent. This way, rent is paid for the next couple of months, and I don't have to worry about a roof over my head. I just have to worry about utilities. So, which my mama always said, just pay your rent, don't worry about the utilities because they can get paid through assistance. And that's what I'm planning on doing, just raising enough money to put a security deposit down and a couple of months rent so my daughter has a roof over her head. And I don't have to house hop the rest of my life, which I don't want to have to do. I want a home that I can call my own, not somebody else's home. But that was the reason why I haven't been vlogging, I haven't been filming any videos, I haven't. No, that's fine, honey. You don't have to worry about that. I'm on disability too, so I know how hard it is. And they government doesn't pay you that much on disability, so I know. And it's not even enough. What I get is not even enough to live on. Like, it's not even enough for rent here in New Jersey, and it's sad. And if it wasn't for my son, I wouldn't have a roof over my head. I'd probably be in a shelter because I was planning on leaving anyway. And a shelter is not a home for her. So, but I totally understand, and you don't have to donate. It's just there in case somebody wants to donate. And like I've told people, I didn't create it for myself because if I didn't have Caitlin, it wouldn't have been created. But it's for her. It's not for me. You know, kids are they're innocent and they don't deserve to be living on the street. They don't deserve to see that kind of life. She deserves to have her own room and know that she's safe. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Because before I had my son, I had had a miscarriage, and then I got pregnant with my son, and then after him, I got pregnant again and had a miscarriage, and then the miscarriage after that. And the doctors told me that I probably would never carry full term, especially with all the stress I was under. And then 13 years later, I got pregnant with Caitlin, and I was pregnant with twins, and lost one of my twins during my time carrying her. And then I gave birth to her, and she was definitely a miracle. I tell you that. She's my mini me and my best friend.
Yes.
She carries me on her back every day. Without her, I probably wouldn't know where I'd be. She's the light in my life every day.
Mm.
Right, sweetheart?
Mhm.
She's my little best friend. She means the world to me, I tell you that much. Both my kids do. And that's why I got out of the situation I was in because it just wasn't good for her. And even though she misses her home, and I know she does, I know she's homesick because, that's the only home she's ever known, and I want her to always know that just, it wasn't a good home for her and she didn't belong there. She didn't. And she just needs to know that her daddy loves her no matter what, and he's always gonna love her. That's her daddy. And I'm never gonna talk bad about her daddy in front of her. Like that's her daddy. And she loves her daddy. Oh, I'm planning on a trip going to Florida probably this summer to go meet Omar. I've already been in touch with him on Instagram. I've been talking to him ever since Caitlin had surgery, him and James. James actually was going to do a video for Caitlin to before she went in for eye surgery to talk to her because her and James have almost the same eye condition. They're both legally blind, so he was going to talk to her before she went in for her eye surgery. So we are planning a trip either this summer or next summer to go down and see Omar and visit the farm and everything. So Katie's really excited about that. So hopefully, that works out for her because Omar's her like favorite YouTuber as well as mine. And James is an awesome guy. I've talked to him and he's got a heart of gold. And he's a wonderful person, Omar. He reached out to me the day before she had her spinal fusion surgery and said a prayer for her, and it meant a lot to me because nobody else would do that. That's that famous. Reach out to a fan and say a prayer for their child that they've never met, and Omar did that for me, and it felt really good. Him and Tiffany both. They're amazing people. Exactly, he doesn't. And being legally blind the way he is and not being able to see, he's very brave. And going out on his own by himself, I don't think I'd be able to do that myself. I have a lot of fears. And one thing is going and traveling by myself. I mean, I probably would do it, because the money is good. Even though I haven't started getting paid yet for YouTube because I don't have that many subscribers, but I'm hoping that this channel turns into something because that would be amazing for Caitlin. But you got to start somewhere in life. And even though I'm 46, it's never too late to start somewhere. Oh, you're only 2 years younger than me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be 47 in January, January 2nd, day after New Year's. I can't see who else is in the room. Well, whoever's here, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I see that, but I can't see who they are. I'm trying to figure out. This is my first time on here, so I don't know how to work this yet. So, but whoever's in here, welcome. Welcome to my channel. The reason for this video is I just want to update you is I haven't been vlogging or posting any videos because of the situation I was living in. The relationship I was in wasn't any good. And I finally moved away from that situation. And me and Caitlin are safe. We are in a safe home. My son stepped up to the plate and took me and his sister in because he's such a good kid and I love him with all my heart. And I did open a GoFundMe. You don't have to donate, but it's for Caitlin for a forever home for her since she's been through so much in her life with all her surgeries and everything and her being autistic. I want to provide a forever home for her, but unfortunately, on my income, I can't afford too much. But I just opened a GoFundMe for her, so you don't have to donate, but it's in the description. So, are you originally from Alabama, Turtle? Because I was born and raised in New Jersey, but I moved to Florida when my son was like 6 months old, and I loved it there. Amazing, yeah. I love the South. I really do. My whole family, even though my mom's side is all Italians, but my dad's side is more country. I love the countryside. I love animals. I love farms. I that scenery just is me, the quiet scenery, and that's just all me. I'm all country on in heart. And I've always said ever since I was little, if I could have a big home like Omar with a huge farm, I would take in every animal possible. And I would probably be working my ass off all day, but I would do it because I'm such an animal lover. And my son's the same way. Right now, we have 3 dogs, 4 puppies, and a cat. And they're getting ready to buy crabs. Halloween crabs, they're called for pets. So we got a little home full of animals. And if I could take in every homeless child in the world, I would do it. And every homeless mother in the world, I would do it because I know what it's like to be, on the streets. I was on the streets for about a month when Caitlin was little, and I don't want to ever live that life again. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But this is a fresh start for me. And even though I'm scared and I don't know where I'm going to end up in the next year, I just hope God, keeps me in his heart and blesses me the way I deserve to be blessed, because the life I lived was just terrible, coming from an abusive childhood to meeting a guy that was abusive to now this life. Like, that's all, the life I've ever known was just being abused, abused, abused. And I don't deserve that. And I just come to realize that. But my battery is getting ready to die, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming on, and I will keep you updated. Oh, I love Rottweilers. My best friend has a Rottweiler. She's had Rottweilers since she was little. They're amazing animals and they're great with children. But my battery is on 10%. I might come back on later. I really appreciate you coming on, Turtle. It was really great talking to you. Um, I will keep you guys updated. I promise. Maybe I'll post a vlog or something tomorrow and show you around. And I will definitely keep you guys updated. But thank you guys so much for joining. I really appreciate it. And I love you guys. You want to say goodbye, Caitlin?
Bye.
Thank you guys so, so much. I really, really appreciate it. You take care of your mother turtle, okay? Have a great night, guys. Bye.